After you win a battle, when you loot another boat, it just plays the same animation over and over before eventually you're served a drag and drop menu for you to get your spoils. I want to feel like I won a pirate battle, not like I'm at the Golden Corral buffet reaching with some tongs trying to get some food to put on my plate.
That's that shit I don't like.
The character customization is weak as hell. You feel like one of them sardines in SpongeBob playing this game because everybody looks like everybody else.
That's that shit I don't like.
The main gameplay loop is gathering materials for upgrades and boat battles. The issue is gathering materials is a pain in the ass. The map is marked with materials, but it doesn't tell you when someone's already looted the area and when the materials will respawn, so you're just sailing around most of the time hoping for the best.
That's that shit I don't like.
The opening cutscene gives this whole bullshit ass spew about capitalism, but bro, you're playing a pirate. They were just thieves. Stop making it seem like more than what it was. And if it was more than that, maybe you should have wrote that into the generic ass, boring ass story. You're not playing Robin Hood.
That's that shit I don't like.
This game really missed the boat. You see what I did there, the boat? For fights with mythical creatures. All you can do is chuck spears at the same sharks that do the same attack patterns. They really missed the chance to let people fight things like the Kraken or mermaids.
That's that shit I don't like.
There's stamina on the boat.
That's that shit I don't like.
Well, actually, the boats don't actually have stamina. See, what it is you have crewmates on your boats. You have hundreds of amazing crewmates, hard-working pirates, and they're moving the sails, they're moving the cannons, the barrels, they're shooting the cannons, keeping all the ops away from you. And what happens is they're human. Even though they're pirates, they are humans. We need to treat fellow humans with respect. So sometimes they get a little tired and then your boat ends up slowing down because your crewmates are tired. So understand, it's not the boat that has stamina, it's your crewmates that have stamina. So what you're saying is the boat has stamina. That's the shit I don't like.
That's that shit I don't like.
There's no sword combat in a pirate game.
That's that shit I don't like.
There's no blunderbuss in a pirate game.
That's that shit I don't like.
There's no pistol in a pirate game.
That's that shit I don't like.
There's no drinking in a pirate game.
That's that shit I don't like.
There's no option to make anyone walk the plank.
That's that shit I don't like.
How y'all make a pirate game, but then you never give the player a chance to demand your crew cleans up the poop deck?
That's that shit I don't like.
And how the fuck is this a pirate game, but there's no appearance by the Flying Dutchman?
That's that shit I don't like.
All the voice acting in this game sounds like it's either AI or it's the game's developers doing it because they couldn't afford to pay proper actors.
That's that shit I don't like.
What's funny about it too is the audio by default has the voice acting really low. Like the ships, the water, all the birds and other sound effects, it's super loud, but the voice acting for some reason is really low by default. It's like they didn't want us to hear that bullshit.
That's that shit I don't like.
The soundtrack's uninspired. I mean, where's the hard-hitting music to keep me immersed in a ship fight?
That's that shit I don't like.
None of the NPCs in the hub area say or do anything. How do you make a pirate game with no interesting characters? Pirates are literally interesting characters.
That's that shit I don't like.
We, the developers at Ubisoft Montreal, want the world to know that this is the first quadruple A game. Shut the fuck up.
That's that shit I don't like.
This is a $70 quadruple A game with microtransactions.
That's that shit I don't like.
Because this is a ship sim and not a pirate game, there's a serious lack of variety in the enemy type. You're gonna see the same ugly ass boats everywhere. And the worst part is that your boat is one of them.
That's that shit I don't like.
Why the fuck do I have to play a Gears of War active reload ass mini game to gather trees?
That's that shit I don't like.
And why do you not get out the boat to gather materials? I mean, how are they even doing that?
That's that shit I don't like.
Surprise! The dynamic weather in this game is not dynamic.
That's that shit I don't like.
Every enemy in this game is predictable because all it is a boat sim. Let me guess. He's either gonna shoot his cannons or he's gonna try to ram into me.
That's that shit I don't like.
The missions are repetitive, and the worst part is that the NPCs who give out missions aren't even excited for you to do them, but you want me to be excited about the game.
That's that shit I don't like.
The game sports server problems with long loading times, crashing, freezing, and just overall poor optimization.
That's that shit I don't like.
There's no co-op gameplay in Skull and Bones. Everybody drives their own boat, which quickly gets boring. What's the point of even creating a character if we can't play on our friend's boat? You might as well have started the game off by allowing us to create our own boat because the person serves no purpose.
That's that shit I don't like.
How is this a game that's been in development for 10 years, but somehow it looks 15 years old?
That's that shit I don't like.
It's hard to get immersed in this game because the UI is gross. It's just shit all over the screen.
That's that shit I don't like.
How do you include treasure hunting, but you don't have to fight for the treasure? They missed a serious opportunity for on-foot PvP. I mean, isn't that Pirates' whole thing? Drinking beer, fucking looking for treasure on the map, and then contesting other pirates for the treasure? That was their whole thing. Luffy wants to fight in One Piece, and he does that by going across the world with that dumb ass fucking devil fruit fighting other fucking pirates for One Piece. What the fuck?
It's that shit I don't like.
And I can't stress enough, this game is called Skull and Bones, and you can't crack no heads to collect Skull and Bones because there's no hand-to-hand combat. This game should have been called Let Me Drive the Boat.
It's that shit I don't like.
The following section is brought to you by you, the community. I asked you on Twitter in the YouTube community tab, what are some things that you dislike about Skull and Bones? And here's what you had to say. Slatehood says, how an old pirate game called Legends of Pirates is superior in every way compared to Skull and Bones. It has most of the features that this game lacks. I would honestly love to see you play it and then compare the two games. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Would y'all like to see me play some Legend of Pirates? Y'all want to see a video on it? Let me know.
It's that shit I don't like.
Dayleak says, the in-game grind is tedious with no goal because there isn't any content yet. Max level can be reached in just a few hours. Then there's really no more content after that.
It's that shit I don't like.
Maddie says, Ubisoft made it.
It's that shit I don't like.
Cheesy Plays says, you can't swim in a pirate game.
It's that shit I don't like.
21 Gun says, I hate this game's mere existence. We lost an entire Black Flag expansion / sequel for this shit.
It's that shit I don't like.
World-renowned anime weeb Kelly Bohr says, this game don't got no devil fruit, so that's a big L. And if I could add on to that, I would like to say what else Skull and Bones can learn from One Piece is, not only would the devil fruit make the game more interesting, but they could steal the concept of, because you know how like One Piece has like 1 million episodes because the show never ends? It has a lot of content. I think Skull and Bones can borrow inspiration from One Piece, because this game needs 1,000 episodes too.
It's that shit I don't like.
Volley Rin says, Ubisoft thought you'd be hard for this, but there ain't enough Blue Chew in the world. And to that, I say, what the fuck does dick pills have to do with this conversation? Honestly, it makes me think you popped a Blue Chew before you even typed this damn message.
It's that shit I don't like.
Nas says, I hope the people who bought this game got a refund. And to that I say, I doubt that, Nas. Ubisoft is struggling for cash these days. I swear at least once a year an article comes out about a potential hostile takeover happening over at Ubisoft, so I'm sure they're gonna be keeping all the booty they keep off of this quadruple A game. I can't get you a refund, but what I can offer is another free piece of quality content for you to enjoy. You see that card on your screen? Click that. It'll take you to my shit I don't like video on Tekken 8. It's similar to this one, but it's about Tekken 8 and it's gonna make you laugh.